Oh, Seer Hildoon. Nice to see you out here. Oh no, Hildoon, your shoes are untied. Let me help you tie them. Oh no, I dropped my entire hand of cards. Oh, you're dead. The humanity, I'm so sorry. I'm just so clumsy. Hello everybody and welcome back to Dawncaster. I hope you had a nice holiday break, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year's and all of that. I'm very glad to be back to recording. I honestly missed this game a ton over the holidays. I didn't do a video for about 2 or 3 weeks. I also didn't play for about 2 of those, but I've come back. I feel super refreshed about this game. I'm really hyped about the new update. I don't know if you guys have already seen it in the Discord channel. They posted what's coming, new update. There's some crazy shit happening. Sounds like the game is going to get a lot more interesting options to vary your runs as they go. A lot more unforeseeable elements, which I think make roguelites like all the more exciting. Really excited for that. I think that's coming in a month or 2. There's also some kind of like Eclypse Plus mini expansion going on there with some insane stuff that should be introduced into the game. Before we get there though, I have this fun classic Dawncaster build that I really want to show you guys. And now this build is both funny, extremely strong, extremely simple to play, and also just like, I think it just summarizes what make Dawncaster really good, and it's just the huge varieties of deck types you have. This is a deck that doesn't play like any other deck in the game. Like, I might have said that about certain things before in the past, but there is nothing else in this game like this deck, where the whole point of the deck is just to literally not play a single card, yet have like over 100 of them in your deck. And this deck is the Anyform Claw Seeker. Now, this deck doesn't really warrant a proper tutorial because there's literally only 2 things you need for it. One of it is the talent Duplicity at your first level up. I'll flash it on the screen here. Duplicity. There it is. And then the card Anyform Claw. And then what you just do is you pick up the Anyform Claw, and every time you play it, the next card you play will get turned into an Anyform Claw. And if you have the Duplicity talent, it upgrades all of your Anyform Claws. And so what you just do is you slowly just convert every single card in your deck into an Anyform Claw, that you have nothing but Anyform Claws with like 200 upgrades on them. You draw your starting hand, you discard them, and it just like slaps your opponent for 1,000 damage. It is just super funny to watch. This deck does require a tiny bit of luck because you ideally get an Anyform Claw in the first Canto. It can still work if you find it in the second Canto, like the Bandit Woods, and you really need Duplicity as your first talent in the game. If you don't find it as your first one, it's all gonna get a little bit trickier. There are no cards this build needs besides Anyform Claw, so there's no point introducing any of those. There are quite a few talents that are decent for this build, mainly talents that are defensive in certain ways, like Sacred Shield that gives you an impervious. If you take a strength as your energy at level 4, you can maybe get grit. I will just flash a bunch of different talents on the screen right around this point. I don't even know, my left or right, where are the talents? They're on the screen right now that are pretty good for this build. Mainly the things you don't really want are healing in combat, because we won't be doing that, and energy generation. It just does not matter. Anyform Claw is a free card, and it's not even like we'd be playing it anyhow, we're just discarding it. So this is like very unique in that sense. What we mainly want is more card draw and defensive things like Sacred Shield. So let's get right into it. New game, Seeker. Today we're gonna use Praying Woman. You can literally use any starting setup you like. I just think the Quarterstaff gets you through the game the best until you find your Anyform Claw. And my starting weapon talent is always Tranquil weapon. It just gives you 1 full heal. Basically, you're not going to be healing in combat. We're playing on Impossible. So let's take Mind Strike. We're playing on Impossible. So there's going to be very few campfires. So that was a great way to get healed. And we're also going to be using, to find Anyform Claw a bit easier, is the Simplicity Malignancy. This means that we will only be shown... Let's make it show the text here. We will only be shown common rewards, which Anyform Claw is. We only need a Metamorphosis, which is the Anyform Claw, and then we're going to be doing our sort of usual Canto setup. But though, to be honest, you can pretty much play this build in any Canto. It's not really that many counters to it. Mainly opponents that take multiple hits before they start taking damage can sometimes be a little bit annoying. But even that's not really a big deal. So at the moment, started the build, we're literally just playing a generic Quarterstaff Seeker. We're hitting them with our staffs, getting them bigger, getting the enemy smaller, and then it's really, really hoping, fingers crossed, that we get that duplicity. If you don't get it level 1, level 2, just restart. At the end of this run, my seed from this run should be available, keeping in mind that seeds do break in between. So we just take literally anything here. We're just taking cards, so we can turn them into Anyform Claw later. You can use the seed, keeping in mind seeds do break between patches, so this might not work after a few patches. But to be honest, since the talent you're looking for, you need so early on in the game, getting to level 2 is quick on impossible. Restarting the game, I mean, you lose like 5 minutes of your life. So it is not a huge loss. Yeah, the Quarterstaffs you can see here just getting us through the enemy super quickly anyhow. So taking free cards, whatever, just stuff to fill the deck. Opportunity. I mean, I guess we'll take Compassionate. It just literally does not matter. Trancing Song, hurt yourself. Remember, we always have this free full heal on tap on the right. It does have a 20 combat cooldown, which I believe is the longest cooldown of any weapon talent in the entire game. However, we're not really going to be waiting 20 combats. We're just going to be going to the smith and asking him to give us that free cooldown reset. So basically you have a you have one in Canto 1, then Canto 2 Bright Candle, he'll reset it for you. I should have taken the coins there, that was a misclick. Then Canto 3, you'll get another free reset because he appears there. Canto 4 and Bright Candle gets another free reset. And then from there on, you should get one free reset every Canto. So you have like a full heal for free every Canto. Yeah, that's basically how that works. I think there are some other weapon talents that are definitely viable for this build as well. But I don't know. This has just struck me as the safest. I've never struggled with this build, basically doing it this way. There is a user in the Discord I would like to shout out. Their name is Anyform Claw Enthusiast. I was unable to get in touch with them before I started this video here today, but I'm sure they have a lot of interesting input on this build because I think they're just like completely obsessed with the playstyle. So I really hope to hear from them at the very latest in the comments or when I post the video. Okay, do we have duplicity? We have duplicity. We have liftoff. So whenever you add a card to your deck you already own, upgrade the existing copies 2 times. We are going all out. Duplicity and Anyform Claw in the same combat. Okay, this is the run. So Anyform Claw, we've seen it earlier when I flashed on the screen. I assume I did that. Anyform Claw, deal 3 damage, transform the next Anyform Claw card you play into an Anyform Claw, and you discard, deal 3 damage. So the 2 damages, the play and the discard damage, they're always linked, they're always the same. So it doesn't really matter if you cast it or not. Remove a random card. Oh my god. If I hit remove here, it removes the Anyform Claw, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Okay, that was a risk. Semi-worth taking just for the content. Okay, so look, this is how it works. I play this, we get this enchantment here. I'm going to play Surge. Surge, boom, is gone. You'll see this thing flashes up. That's because a new Anyform Claw got added to our deck, and the old one got upgraded twice. It now deals 5 damage. And we add another one, both of these will be upgraded. So it's just like exponential, well, it's not exponential, but I guess like across all of them growth. Not mathematician. So Vanish, center self. Maybe we can get Anyform Claw here. Nope. All right, just wail at them with the Quarterstaffs. Let's see, can we get one more Anyform Claw? Beautiful. So play this, play the Dragon Punch, and take him out with the Quarterstaff. Very nice. We found an Anyform Claw. So you see, down here, bottom right, they flash up green. That means they've been upgraded. Very, very good. No, we don't want to Shrine of Commerce anything, because that's just a 1-for-1 trade. Right now that we have duplicity in the Anyform Claw, we don't care about card quality. We just care about cards at all. So our best friends are like the Merchant and the Alchemist, because we can just buy their entire inventory, turn them into claws, right? Boom. Boom. So how are our claws looking? We already have one here that deals 9 damage, and one that deals 11. This one does 13. This is probably our first one. I'll play this one, convert this into Anyform Claw. and smack this guy dead. This is going very well. Take the free card that we can turn to an Anyform Claw. Yeah, this is going very, very well. So I was playing this build on the commute home today just to double check a few things. And I had a run where I didn't actually get the Anyform Claw until like the end of Canto 3, so the end of the Bandit Woods, and it still totally popped up. So the thing is, like, if you can just fill your deck with cards that kind of make sense, if you know what I mean, like cards that aren't just complete trash, you can still make this build work in a later Canto. It just becomes a little bit riskier, which is also why I'm advising taking the Quarterstaffs, because they hold their own pretty well. This is pretty good. See, I can do this. I can discard, which will trigger this. Then they'll hit twice with the Quarterstaffs from Mind Strike, and they're already dead. Shred. Yeah, whatever. We'll explore the area. So I'm just going to full heal here anyhow. We don't want to remove anything. We don't have anything to heal. We can just ignore the campsite. Look at that. Ignoring the campsite on Impossible. The one and only campsite. Don't even need it. So we go to Blacksmith. You'll see bottom right. This resets our cooldown, our 20-turn cooldown. Blah, 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 blah. Then we'll go to the Alchemist. We'll buy a few of your potions. We don't have too much gold now. We do... You do want to sometimes save a little bit of gold, because if we're going to recruit Serena later, we might want to be able to drop 250 gold on her to get a random talent. If we can get the Collector talent next, that would be a huge boon. If you don't know what Collector does, every time you add a card to your deck, you gain 5 health and 5 gold. We're constantly adding new cards to our deck, once when we add them at the end of combat, and once when we transform them into the Anyform Claw. So that shit is just triggering like 24/7. So you see it even works on potions. That connection to my headphones is a little bit dodgy. I'm only hearing out the left right now. There we go. Stereo is back. So Quarterstaff, Anyform. Didn't even get to play the Mind Strike there. We're already way too OP. Take another Shred. We have a Shrine, which is good. So this is the purple Shrine, which is the one that copies the card. I'm going to try to get as far through this Canto as I can before I use that. Because what I want to do is, turn 1 Matrix Days and Impossible, by the way, is use the Shrine to duplicate my highest level Anyform Claw. I'll take this. This adds another card to our deck, which we can convert to something later. Yeah, let's do this. 1 free anger. That's just more damage. Easy. So the thing is with this, you do eventually end up with some Anyform Claws in your deck that don't really do that much damage, because if you add a brand new one in, it'll only do 3 damage. If you draw that, you're kind of sad, right? Because it's just sort of a wasted Anyform Claw slot in your hand. So if you can actually get rid of the lower level Anyform Claws, that's a good idea. Because the thing is, once they've been added to your deck, they've already triggered all the other claws. You don't need them anymore. Okay, so I'm probably going to take Keen Mind here. The reason I'm doing that is we just want to have as many claws in our hand as possible, and if we draw an additional 1 per round, well, we have an additional 1 in our hand, right? Adds up. Ambush. Oh, Crimson Cannoneer ambush. I love how he ambushes us and then it takes him like 3 turns to get his weapon ready. He should have thought about that before he ambushed us. Take another Shred. Opportunity. Enter. Cook a meal. We have intelligence, so we can prepare the extra meal. Get 50 gold, 20 health. Not going to the shrine yet, as I said. We're probably gonna dump a lot of this money with the merchant. Just buy all of his cheap cards, just so we have crap to burn. I'll do this. I don't actually want to kill this guy here, so play the weak mind claw. I can't actually convert this Quarterstaff because we're already so OP. This guy's just dying turn 1. A talking tree. By the way, this is an incredible build for speed running. If you haven't already figured it out, just literally give me everything you have. Okay. I think financially it would have been more viable to actually buy the last two and the one of the others. I probably blew a bit of money there on rares that I didn't have to. But this is a great build for speedrunning. I mean, you can see how quickly we're taking our opponents down, right? There are some insane speedruns on Blightbane. And I don't know if you guys saw, but another user recently created a speedrunning website for Dawncaster, which is incredible. It really tracks a ton of data. You can use it for the Sunforge, you can use it for the normal campaign mode. It kind of shows like your improvement, other people's improvement, kind of like the stats over time. So it's a super cool website. In the future, we will be doing an episode on speedrunning. For that episode, we'll probably not be using this format, as in like the tablet, Android widescreen. We will be using the phone again, because I really notice if you're speedrunning, having two thumbs is a lot quicker than dragging your mouse all over the place. The only thing about the speedrunning I have to say is that maybe I'm just too old for it. I swear it just gives me a headache. Just the fast decision making really makes me feel like I'm 30. I'm just going here to burn it, going to the bandit camp. You can see we're still at full health. We're just killing everyone turn 1 or 2. We are on fire. So yeah, the Tranquil weapon, I guess, is a bit more for... There are a few fights where you probably won't be able to kill the opponent turn 1, and so it is really nice to have in between fights. But as things currently stand, just like discard your whole hand. Anyform Claw is just like smacking them left and right. Take the Observe. Yeah, let's fight Garvin Greaves, and then we can copy our last card. So, play you, play you, play you, play you. Discard both of these. Oops! Dead turn 1 in like 1.5 seconds. What a card. What a game. We're going to finish him. We are going to make them all work for us. And we're going to take one of these cards. Then Shrine, let's see. We're gonna hand you a card. Okay, which is our best one? This one is 52, 61. I think 61 might be the winner here. Yeah, 61, copy cards. Now we have 2 of those. Oh, there's 2 of them. Whoa. So the 63 is what the 61 formerly was before, so just copy that again. Okay, that was cracked. Go to the Alchemist, buy a potion, buy all the cheap ones again. Again, these are so great because they like heal us, and then they also give us, might as well use that because we can reset it here. The potions are great because they heal you, they draw you a new card, and they also turn into Anyform Claws. I think people often forget that potions are just cards. They're really useful in a lot of situations for triggering synergies you wouldn't really think would work. Do I get a Spoils of War and try and imbue it? I think I actually will. That's kind of a waste of time, isn't it? So the thing is with this deck and imbuing is most of the time you don't really care because you're trying to use Bulgar to get the memorize and not the imbue. The reason you want the memorize is you can put your best Anyform Claw in your starting hand, so every time in the first turn you can discard it and just go nuts. Yeah, I'll actually give this guy 1 card. Yes, if you can memorize like your 3 or 4 best, yeah, I'll just give it to him. You know what? Who cares? If you can memorize your 3 or 4 best Anyform Claws, you are already like winning. Only 1. That's a shame. Foretell, getting a good Anyform Claw. Smack you up a little bit. Drink that. Nah, I shouldn't have drunk that actually. Take a lot of damage here. If I'm not mistaken, we could probably kill this guy, can't we? Yeah, just discard our hand, and he will more than die. So are you guys seeing the power of this build, like how ridiculous this is? By the way, here, if you can find something that isn't energy related, take that. We'll just take greater strength. So the reason I'm taking greater strength here is this gives us a very, very small chance of finding the grit talent, which heals you for 20% of your missing health at the end of every turn. That just buys you a little bit of extra time in the longer fights. Like if you can't take down Dante turn 1, if you're struggling with some other big enemy, that thing will really like save your bacon. Give me your coins, little raven boy. Warm your hands. We have no basics. Go to the merchant later. Just take down the troll. I'm doing some trolling. Slap you. Draw that. Discard the hand. Slap, 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 slap. Dead. It's just so great. Ignore the axe and stone. Take on the other festering shambler. Look, he's already cross-eyed and we haven't even started slapping him yet. Slap, 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 slap. So dead. Take anything. Shrine, what do you have? Your Shrine of Commerce, do not care. Opportunity. Ooh, I'm actually going to drink this to get rid of that one greed. Yeah, because if we wanted... The thing is, actually, now that I think about it more, the greeds aren't that helpful because usually I would pay to convert them into sanguine scryings, but obviously we want to use the alchemist to buy potions. We don't want to use her transmutability if we can help it. Take another claw. So our deck is currently 51 cards, of which at least a tiny portion may or may not be Anyform Claws. Oh, it's actually gonna have to be a turn 2 kill. What's that all about? Ouch, okay. So our life's getting a little bit low. You can see where this Tranquil weapon's gonna come in handy later. Okay, so we're at about 40. I think we mainly have to fight the... this guy we can take with 40. We mainly have to fight the... what are they? The light guys? The ghost guys? Yeah, this guy's so dead. I wish it would kind of just like keep on doing damage just so you could see the overkill. That would be fun. To make you feel more powerful. No, who cares? Tranquil. I'm not going to the campfire yet because we can use the campfire to reset the Noxlight fumes that are poisoning us at the start of every turn. Oh no. By the way, if you discard your hand... Oh wait, let's see what we get here. No. No, no. No. So usually I think forgery is a pretty horrible talent, but in this case it is actually goated, as the kids say. I'm just gonna copy your best one again. That was 95. 99. Spot triple digit, shout in the comments. Type furiously. Don't let me miss it. Oh no, that wasn't 3. Yeah. Nice. I'll take a reclaim, sure. Yeah, just keep on fighting our way through. So there is actually a good reason to recruit the priestess with this build. Oh, I don't have any souls. Oh no, this reclaim's useless. I don't have any souls. I can't even cast it. Trolled. Dead card in the hand. And the reason you might want to get the priestess is every time you visit an opportunity, she heals you, right? So that's just like another vector of, you know, a little bit of sustain over time. Because this is like the one thing the build doesn't have. It does not have sustain into combat. You have your Tranquil weapon, but if you have to pop it early because you played a bit sloppily, then like you are kind of screwed, right? Especially on Impossible, where you only have the one campfire. But, you know, this is the rhythm you're aiming for. So we'll do you, we'll redraw, we'll discard, and this guy's 100% dead. So at the moment, you notice whenever we discard our hand, there's kind of like this... oh, that's actually interesting. So this build struggles a lot with the spine. And when I mean struggles, is I've literally never killed the spine with this build. I'm wondering if taking this and trying to... All right, sorry about that, everyone. My computer just blue screened, completely hung itself up. It was just completely overwhelmed by what we were doing here, and I honestly can't really say that I blame it. So what was I just trying to say? I was trying to say, yes, you notice whenever we discard cards, how even after the opponent is done, the cards still kind of slowly keep on being discarded. After a while, it just becomes quicker just to play them from your hand rather than discard them and wait out the whole animation. I think we've definitely gotten to that point. Yeah, this reclaim, damn, I really trolled myself here. If we don't need to use a campfire at some point, I guess I'll use it for that. Did I already take one of these prepare for praise then? Because I was just trying to say how hard the spine is to kill and how I've never really done it. Merchant. That's where the game crashed last time, didn't it? Take a searing ray. Take a muscle memory. I'll take all this cheap shit. Yeah, you know what? Let's take everything besides the 40 gold one. And the alchemist as well. Let me buy your potions. Thank you very much. So we're going into this fight. I might as well full heal because we can go to the blacksmith. Reset that cooldown. And just crack on cracking on. So let's observe into the next one, next biggest one. Okay, wow. That went even faster than I thought it would. Damn. Bulgar, sorry about that. You didn't even really get to do your thing. Oh, poor guy. So, Amber Mines. Because we kind of want to have the choice if we want to get Serena or Priest Lady. What's her name again? Viola. We'll definitely take healthier here. Yeah, if you can just get higher maximum health, that's really, really good. Ugh, Blood Moon. I guess it doesn't really matter here. No opponent's really going to live more than 1 or 2 turns, you know? So, Anyform Claw, Retaliate, Anyform Claw, Dragon Punch, Anyform Claw, dead. Dragon Kick. Okay, the Collector. I really doubt we have anything good to give him. I actually kind of wish he would just go. Because if the Collector's there, that means there is a lesser chance that Bulgar is here. And I'd much rather have Bulgar. Also, because we're playing with Simplicity, the chance that we have something to actually give the Collector that's worthwhile is pretty slim. I could always give him the Reclaim. That'd actually be a good way to finally burn that. Triple Opportunity. Oh, we got the good one, though. Let's get the Hangman. Let's get the Hangman. So why is the Hangman good? We get Troven's Blessing. Whenever you gain gold, get an equal amount of life. That just, again, gives us like tiny bit of healing after every combat. Keeps us topped up in between the Tranquil weapon, in between the campsite. Man, this Amber Elemental's not having a good day. With any luck, he'll give us pre-upgraded Anyform Claw. Ooh, minus 69, take that. Nah, we'll take this Mesmerize too, that's fine. Amber Hauler. Hauling some ass after he sees what we're about to do to him. Bam! Nice haul. Shrine, blue shrine, give me blue shrine. Shrine of trickery, try to read the chaos. Add echo. Okay, I'm gonna add echo to one of these guys. Where was that one? Here, just one of these. I'm not really playing them from my hand anyhow. The Amber Overseer. So I do not want to play this prepared for prey, right? That was the idea. Discard you. Look at that. I'm even gonna mark you, check you out. No, you can't get evasion. Can't say that it really mattered, but okay, this is where I'm kind of hoping to see grit. Strength in numbers. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Strength in numbers is actually an incredible unlock if you take strength. I didn't even think about that. I guess we're gonna be adding a lot of cards to our deck. And there's a synergy between Tranquil Weapon and Strengthen numbers, namely that we're upping our... If you don't know what the Strength number does, let me show it to you. So whenever you add a non-conjure card to your deck, you gain 3 maximum HP. Tranquil Weapon is just a full heal. I'll take another one of these prepared for praise in case I accidentally burn one of them. It just heals you to full, no matter if you have like your max HP is like 10 or like 18 billion. It just full heals you, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna add a Surge card because that is a card, and that's something we can feed to the Claw. So with Anyform Claw, one question that like, I guess I always ask myself with this card is like, is this how it was like intended to be played? Because it's such a curious card, right? It's a common, which is the lowest rarity. But at the same time, there's like no other card in the game that having so many copies of is probably correct. And getting the additional copies is quite easy if you play this way. I mean, like, admittedly, I am using a Malignancy to kind of like, you know, rig it in my favor. But I wonder if this is how it was intended to be played, or if this is sort of a happy accident. Like, let's mark you. Discard. I don't really take Dawncaster to be sort of like as spiky a game as, what is it, Slay the Spire, which I always really get the impression whenever I play it, it's all about grinding out perfect builds and getting these perfect runs. I feel like Dawncaster is a bit more about discovery and self-expression, and it's more about figuring out something that's fun and just kind of like, it's, you know, it's learning. It's a lot of memory. There's a lot of stuff in the game that's just down to memory. There's no fucking way you could know it going in. You just have to learn, but we're memorizing a card here. Chat, help me look for the biggest number again. We got 121 here. Do I see a higher bid than 121? We got 119, not high enough. 121, that's not how an auction works. You have to say a higher number. 121 again. Nope, you must say a higher number to win the auction. 121, going once. Going twice. Going... Oh, wait. Going 3 times to the 123. Beautiful. Right tunnel. Take a piece of amber. Put it in our pocket. Go forward. Squeeze through the corridor. And yeah, just to get back to the other thing, I mean, like, that is really what I just love about Dawncaster is the discovery, the way you kind of get to express yourself a little bit through your deck building, which is something that I feel like I don't quite get from every... reach for the pocket. Yeah. We want to fight Serena, so we at least have the choice. I'm just postponing this decision until after the fight. Also, her Jinx is like, who gives a shit? Because we're just going to discard our entire hand anyhow. Like, nice Jinx, Serena. Very good. Very well done. No, this is something I just really appreciate about this game is like you get to self-express, which is with games that are often perhaps a little bit spikier, that gets a bit lost in the optimization process. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We have recruited the bandits, so that's 1 point for Serena. I think we're doing pretty well on the health, so I don't really think getting Viola and getting the thing that heals you whenever you look at an opportunity is worth it. I'm just gonna get Serena and leave Viola behind. Sorry, ma'am. Not today. Ah, I should have used that to get rid of the reclaim. Yeah. Give me all your potions, and then I still have the collector. Yeah, I'll give you something. You know what I'm gonna give you? You know what you're gonna give me? Oh my god, so many Anyform Claws. You'll give me healing potion for a healing potion and 25 gold. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. They'll heal me for 170. Goes to the blacksmith. That resets it. No point to do it. No point to not do it. Just do it. So why are we going to the Thornwood Pass? Because at this point in the game, I'm almost gonna argue that nothing that we do even matters anymore. I think we're just cracked as hell. And you can get the most gold here, so I think we've already achieved like certified A status cracked. Now it's just about seeing if we can get, you know, S tier cracked. Sure. Take another card. See if we can get to 100 cards first, huh? That's our next goal. I have to get rid of a card. Actually get rid of the bad Anyform Claw. That's a good idea. Yeah, the low damage Anyform Claws. Take the idol. Whatever, I can't even take it. My character's too dumb. I'll take 10 damage, get a random rare, sure, whatever. Enchanter. Oh, wait, actually, I should have waited there for a moment. Oh, not that it matters, actually. So the auction again, 1, 2, 1. We've got a 1, 2, 3. We should surely have something higher than 1, 2, 3 at this point. But you know, I'm actually just not gonna look through all of these. 1, 2, 3 is high enough. If there was a 130 or something, oh, we get to memorize another one. If there's a higher one in there, I'm actually fine not knowing. But now we're looking all over again, aren't we? You can really tell that I'm nearsighted by how much I have to squint. This is the hardest part of this run, just reading these damn cards. It'd be great if there was like a sort by damage on Anyform Claw option at the top left. Discard. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, whatever. Sanguine Step. The Wild Scar Hunter. So how much time have we taken so far? So we're like on the second to last Canto. We're only a half hour through. Like you can really see if you sat down and you kind of perfected a run with a given seed, how you could probably get some insane times with this. I'd really recommend you guys check out the. I'm really ashamed that I think it's called Dawn Dash is the Dawncaster the Dawncaster speedrunning thing, but there's also a place to look at this on Blightbane in terms of all the speedruns in the game. So Grit is good, it heals us. Collector is good, it heals us. Grit heals us mid-combat. Collector heals us sort of like at the end of combat. It also gives us gold. What is better? I'm actually going to go with Grit because I know I can defeat Dante without Collector, but I really want to see if I can take down the Spine. Might have some puppets, give him the bandits. Insatiable Cure. Oh, that was insane. So Insatiable Curiosity draws us an additional 2 cards per turn. I think we already have Keen Minds. Now we're drawing 3. So you see how big our hand is? Like that's just an additional 3 claws we're discarding every turn, which against these small enemies is not that meaningful, but against the bigger ones, it definitely will be. Azure Giant. Kind of sounds like a cleaning product, doesn't it? Something you'd use to, like, clean a child's stained clothes. Ooh, Anyform Claw. Doesn't even need conversion. Goes straight into our deck. It's going straight into my deck. Upgrade a card. I don't really care. Yeah. You can have 1 upgrade. I'm sure that will make all the difference here. Ooh, still got that Searing Ray. Bonk, 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 bonk. Take another claw. What are we at? 94. 94. Merchant Man. Refresh stock. Battle Vigor. Oh, could actually try and imbue that. Take one of those. Take one of those. Take one of those. We're at 99. You 100 cards. Happy New Year's, everybody. 100 cards. We are intervening in this situation here. Let's see, how much of this stuff can we play? Oh, I get to draw a card? Wow. Oh yeah, muscle memory. I guess they are melee attacks, aren't they? Not bad. I'll take another one of them. Yes, please come along, Maki. Here we get to fight her brother, Sushi. Nope. See, this guy inflicts like a ton of frozen on you, but sometimes you still do so much damage that you can get him through the frozen. So Grit is healing us. We have strength in numbers. We are like so cozy and safe behind our wall of health and Anyform Claws. This is actually probably one of the most insane runs. Getting the strength numbers and the grit, that is really insane. So taking that strength at level 4 really cracked this run wide open, I'd say. Sorry, I should have used that to get rid of another bad Anyform Claw. That was itsy bitsy tiny misplay. Play you. I want to keep this prepare for battle thing, don't I? I might even want to memorize it if I want to use it against the spine, because the chance I'm going to draw it, like, with all these cards in my deck is pretty low. Enter the cave. Right tunnel, we help the cub, and then we... Strictly speaking, I think it's correct to actually fight Maki, because if you fight her instead, you'll get one free card from Hildoon, but you know. Oh, see your Hildoon! Nice to see you out here. Oh no, Hildoon, your shoes are untied. Let me help you tie them. Oh no, I dropped my entire hand of cards. Oh, you're dead. Oh, the humanity, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just so clumsy. Didn't mean to drop them all like that. Oops. Let's remove a card. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, here's 17. Let's get rid of you. You're trash. See if we can do the same thing to Gorn. Gorn, you're not even wearing any shoes. I'll put on some socks for you. Watch out, Gorn, it's cold out there. Oh, and I dropped all my cards again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Creativity, what do we get? What was that? Was that the ambush thing? Oh, Aurora Prism. Oh, yeah, wait, this is actually really good. Check this out. We can just give it to the collector. And get a free talent. You know what? Let's use this search mode. Is this, whoa, that is not better than this. Whoa, okay, whoa. I think I'm breaking my computer. We had about like 2 FPS there for a moment. This could just be a screensaver. Just scrolling animation of endless Anyform Claws. Infuse power. Okay, we upgraded one Anyform Claw by 10. Go us. Who knows? Maybe it was one of the tiny Anyform Claws and he was like surrounded by his more high level upgraded brethren, and now he feels a bit hotter. Yeah, sure. Perception's nice. It doesn't really matter now because there's not any first strikers left. It would have been nice to have a few Cantos to go, but it's all good. Anyhow. Give me that Dragon Punch. So I've noticed that puns and meme names are very popular in all the custom card building competitions. Maybe someone can make a Dragon Punch card that's like alcoholic punch. Something for the for the warrior, some kind of potion. Gives all your cards like Firecast for a turn or something. Ooh, we have infinite health. I might as well deal. Basic attacks perform. That's actually not bad. That is actually not bad. So I'm going to try and get my card memorized last. I'm going to memorize the marked thing. Because all we have to do is cast it once, and the spine is marked for the entire combat. By the way, worth pointing out that this thing only works on... Wait, does this work on conjured cards? I always thought it didn't, but it does not say non-conjured. Okay, guys, live experiment. Okay, I'm gonna play this Anyform Claw. I'll play this. What happens? You. Oh my god. This thing is even more broken than I thought. It works on non-conjured cards. What the fuck? That's really something else, guys. Let's get all these high priests down. Almost at 300 health. That is pretty fire. So I basically can just get a free Anyform Claw off of this like beast thing every turn now. I mean, now I can't because I killed this guy too quickly. Damn. Wow. Sorry, I'm just totally had my mind blown. I just for some reason assumed it would be non-conjured cards. It's always that way, I swear. Well, like, I'm not complaining, I'm just shocked. This is an opponent where if we didn't already have so much HP, having grit would be quite nice. So wait, does this work against this thing? No. So does this not count as a conjured card? I don't know how this game works. Yeah, because this is a conjured card, isn't it? So what's the difference here? Conjure a beast form at the start of your turn whenever you shift into any beast form. What about this? Does this count? No. Can I still play one of these without killing you? There you go. Play the Steel Skin Potion. Slap, 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 slap. How can she slap? Shrine. I'm not giving you any health because I do not pay for my cards anyhow. You. I mean, I might as well dump like all. Oh, you can just click on the gold symbol to buy them? Was somebody gonna tell me this? I seriously didn't know that. Wow. We are making all kinds of important discoveries today. And I'm glad you guys are all here with me, witnessing this madness. I can do this, I can beast form. Sure, whatever, I don't even care. Slap, slap. This isn't over. I mean, if you want to come back for round 2, I'm here. I'm here for it. Time of humans has ended. I mean, is my person a human? It looks like it's a kind of elf person. Yeah, whatever. Heal us both. Slip, slap, slap. 111 cards. Do not take reclaim. 120. You know what? I will give you... Look at all our Anyform Claws again. Imagine if you met the collector and you just first started sifting through like 100 cards just to find the one to give him. He's probably like sweating, quaking in his boots at this madman who just has the same card a million times. Actually, I'm gonna give you this corruption. I know you don't like them, but it is what it is. You know, I don't think Bolgar would be surprised to see this. He's probably been around the block. He seems like he's seen a few things. Oh, I still have 2 of them. Oh, amazing. Okay. So if I fat finger one, I'm going here, and then I'm exploring the cathedral somewhere. I want to take down that last Baylor. I'll also use the shrine. I just want to copy one of these things I've already memorized, so I'm just kind of looking for that tiny little memorized keyword. Oh man, this really is the hardest challenge in the game. Don't tell me I already skipped it and I just missed it. If you see it, shout in the chat. Oh, there's one. That's memorized. Oh, I'll take you. Very good. Go slap around this last Baylor. Oh, I'm actually gonna get a level up from this too. I just thought I was just doing it for the memes, but... So I'm gonna play this before I play an Anyform Claw, so I don't lose it. I'll take form of the bear and I'll pass. I mean, he doesn't even... Guy doesn't even get armor, does he, or evasion? Mark's kind of pointless, I guess, but... You know, you do it out of love. $300... What's her health? 350. 349 health total. Play you, play you, play you, play you, play you, play you. Play the form of the bear again. Triple this card. Is it enough? Very good. Okay, I mean, wait, Mage Slayer? I didn't even think about that. That is like hella busted in this deck, isn't it? Because I don't care about that one anger from Baylor's Blessing at this point in the game. I mean, that also means that going to these is completely pointless. I'm not going to use this. I might want to use it before I fight the Spine. God, I really hope the Spine's at full health. I feel like this would actually be a pretty sick version of the build to take him down. I do not want to use my weapon power. So can we get this guy turn 1? I'm going to mark him. And then I'm actually going to do this to cleanse an affliction just in case he tries to burn me. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, Dante, you're so scary. That new add-on can't come soon enough. Need some new challenges out here, guys. Dante ain't doing it. Floating Void Guards. Haha, I'm gonna draw my perfect 7. Oh my god, it's the same cards I always draw. Is this game rigged? Maybe. Let's take another shred. Okay, well, full heal, 366. Espinosa de la Noche. And they're at full health. So, mark. Anyform Claw. I can just take the one that prevents damage. Okay, this could actually work. There is like I'm feeling like a semi-optimistic 38.9% chance that this actually works. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Just upgrade as much stuff as you can. Do this again. So the Spine can't do me. They can't do any of their shitty affliction stuff to me. They can't jinx me because I have the Mage Bane. What's it called? Mage Slayer, which I usually think is such a trash talent. But God, in this build, this thing is like fire. Yeah, and all they can do is straight damage to me, but we have so much health. Yeah, so they're returning the next damage they receive at Doom, but I don't care. So I have so much health, I have grit. I've just got so much going for me. You can go. Slap. Yeah, this is insane. I actually feel bad for this guy. Give me this again. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a massacre. An absolute massacre. Play you, play you, play you, play you, play you, play you. Give me the bear form again. Bear form because it gives me some armor and heals me for a tiny little amount at the beginning of turn. Oh my god. This is just... Okay. Mr. Spine, you got any final words? Anything you'd like to say on your way out? As you're getting beat by a deck of 130 commons. Anything you'd like to tell your fans? Very, very nice. So, that was... Look at that, 49 minutes. We weren't even trying to go fast. My computer blue screened halfway through the run. That was insane. So, this build is usually already good, and I've always died at the Spine so far. I never even really thought about the synergy between strength and numbers and grit. And how those two things... Oh, and Mage Slayer. Strength and numbers, grit, and Mage Slayer. So I would definitely take red energy at level 4. I would say that seems to be the way to go. You get like 2 of those 3 or 3 of those 3. Probably Mage Slayer is the most important, actually, because the amount of times, the amount of Doom we would have received there would have killed us otherwise. Yeah, and then you just like go to town on the Spine. That worked really well. And then get that one marked card as well with the red energy. That was insane. Yeah, I didn't even think about any of that. So, I mean, I'm really glad I got to see that. And also, I got to show you guys. This is such a cool build. I'm really happy that it exists. It's, you know, sometimes you play these builds where you're using like all of your brain, like some weird clone build where you're trying to think like ahead, setting up each turn so the next one works the best against all these weird enemies. Is the polar opposite, you know, you just brain off, you know, get in your sweatpants, just go for it. Just discard your hand every turn. Don't even play the game. Just refuse to play the game. Just discard your hand and you're still gonna win. Please let me know how this build went for you. Post your results. Please let me know if you found any really, really good like variations or tweaks to the build to make it even better. And if you're feeling ambitious, try and do a speed run with it. I think the current top speed run for the Seeker is somewhere in between like the 20 to 30 minute range. It's super fast. I'd love to see that broken by one of you guys. So yeah, good luck out there seeking your Anyform Claws, taking out Dante, taking out the spine. And I wish you a really nice evening or a nice weekend, depending what day of the week you watch this. And yeah, just have a good time, yeah? See ya.